In Black Duck, there are three basic views of SCA risk: security, license, and operational. Security risk represents the use of unpatched, i.e. vulnerable open source components. An example of such a component is one with an outstanding CVE. In this case, our project has 3 components missing critical patches and 2 missing high criticality patches. There are also 11 components with medium license risk. An example of a medium license risk is LGPL, which has obligations like the inclusion of the LGPL license, copyright, and to state any changes made to the component. Operational risk represents the overall health of the component, including its age and level of commit activity. Filtering on SQL, we can find the vulnerable database engine we investigated earlier and can see that this component is very old and has no recent activity. Interestingly, our filter captured a second component which has a lock icon. That indicates the component has cryptographical capabilities that might be subject to export compliance or represent other security issues. If we click the link, we get more details on which library is used. In this case, we find that this component uses the obsolete MD5 hashing function. The visibility that Black Duck gives us into our open source components helps us identify vulnerabilities, license obligations, and the health of our open source components. To learn more about how to better manage and mitigate open source risk, visit synopsys.com/blackduck.